said thoughts on 2013 Mini Cooper Countryman. Thoughts on that car? Mini Cooper?
Mini Cooper Countryman. That's so fucking funny. Really? My mom just bought a fucking 19 or a 17 Cooper Countryman for 15 grand. They're all right. I wanted to talk. You know, it's weird. I'm glad you brought up Mini Cooper. Mini Cooper, all-wheel drive, 4-cylinder, quirky, leather, optioned out like a BMW. Trades like a Honda, runs like a BMW. Little quirky to work on. I know you have to literally like, drop the motor to do any kind of work on them. So if you got a decent one though, not a bad car. Late in the life, you know, typical rules apply where it's like buy something late in the model line, meaning like buy the last year of the old body style, like that kind of shit. But Mini Cooper, all-wheel drive, 4-cylinder. I mean, I know the reliability is based on the BMW, but it's $15,000. That's what I have to get to. You know what I mean? Like, let's skip the dude. It's a fucking. It's $15,000. It's $300 a month. You're driving a car that's like basically the shape of a Honda Fit. That a little peppier than that. I don't know. It's not all bad. So my mother can't be talked out of. She likes Mini Coopers. Crazy person. You know, she's Mac DeMarco. You know what I mean? Like, what am I going to say? So.
I think I rented one. I think I rented on Block Island. I actually rented
a Mini Cooper. Yeah, they're great. They're fun.
Yeah,
they're built for driving around in Ireland.
yeah.
Yeah, Chris, a guy like you driving around Ireland, picking a girl like me up, fingering my pubic hair, touching me pubic hair.
Me pubes.
Kissing me on the with the waves crashing to the rocks and touching me pubic hair. But yeah, no, I in the Mini Coopers. No, I don't. I shouldn't because I think that they're gonna pop out as a low key steal on the open market. As far as, I mean, there's gonna be a bunch of people that have to talk about cars that are cheap. The Mini Cooper is going to be one of them. The 3 Series, they don't fall as low as a Mini Cooper, and they're kind of the same premise.
We got RMC, $20. Nick, what do you think about Jeep hybrids? Just went
Minnesota just went carb for emissions. Google it. Another manufacturer allocates 80% of inventory to us. Non-carb gets the rest. It's a good time because it isolates sales to my state. If you're gonna buy a hybrid, guys, just buy the Toyota. The Toyota RAV4 hybrid is the ultimate hybrid. It's got a solid secondary market that will sop up every single one for full retail. This is you want a weird stream that tells you weird inside shit. I know that's the shit that I know. Like RAV4 hybrids are gold. They're like the Toyota Tacoma of Camry and RAV4 hybrids in the Midwest. Buy them, but don't fuck the Jeep. The Jeep hybrid. No one's looking for that. Secondary market. Carvana tried it. Carvana's going bankrupt. Carvana CarMax. I said it 2 years ago. No one believed me. I said it on the podcast. No one believed me. It's going out of business. RAV4 hybrid. I know it's not sexy. It sucks. Buy the one with the good wheels. Buy an XLE.
$20 from Damien.
Or Hobby.
I need advice. The wife wanted a new vehicle and ended up getting a Jeep Wrangler Altitude 21 for $50K in last year. We can afford it, but I feel like we should sell it and cut our losses before the market goes tits. Thoughts?
Yes, you should. Jeep Wranglers, I hate them. If you happen to notice, my dad has a Jeep Wrangler. I hate it. He's got a Jeep Wrangler Renegade or whatever the fucking idiot nomenclature that these dumbass Jeep people have. But in my career, the Jeep Wranglers, the 4-doors specifically, all these fancy Saharas, high altitude, etc., they sell well. The power of Jeep is a constant reminder of how stupid the world is, and it's like mind-blowing to me. I'm like, I can't believe that this many people like 4-door Jeeps. I've driven in Jeeps. My parents have had them. They love them. They like them. Wranglers. Oh, you can take the doors off. Okay. I didn't know that was a big deal. I wasn't looking for a car that could take the doors off, but I don't think you're going to be that hurt in it. Somehow the rare ones always end up face up. But yes, if you want to get rid of it, but good luck getting your wife out of that car, my man. Good luck getting your wife out of a Jeep Wrangler that likes that trucky drive. What are you going to get into? A Toyota 4Runner? A used FJ Cruiser? A Bronco? I don't think you're in a better position. And I think that the car, if you're able to identify a car that she would get into, I don't see it. Like, what's your Wrangler, baby? Wrangler for life.
50. We got a
Oh, no.
50 banger from
50 banger.
June. Howdy, fellas. Nick, any thoughts on the Cadillac Blackwing? Thanks as always for the stream. Dig the hat.
Thanks, man. I bought it on eBay. These are $8 on eBay. R for my mental condition. And, yeah. The Blackwing's kind of dope. Yeah. I like Chevy performance. I like all the Copa. I like all the shit. I don't like Corvettes. I'm just not a Corvette guy. But I like Caddy. I worked for Caddy for a short amount of time. Was really into the CTSV wagon. Almost pulled the trigger on one. Could have bought one time for so cheap he would have puked. My manager liked me. He was going to give me a steal on a CTSV wagon. I like the Blackwing.
Another 25 from DB3. Got any stories about scammers trying to buy cars at the dealership? I recently had one of those TikTok no down payment geniuses come in and try to finance a $60K Benz with a 430 credit score with 2 years missed child support. Love from the 860.
860. Yo, man. Yo. Yeah, I sold the first. This is a good story. I sold the first Mercedes-Benz EQS in the country. EQS 580. No, 450. The 450, which was the non-all-wheel drive. The day they were allowed to sell, I sold one at 9 in the morning. An Indian guy called into the dealership on Saturday night, totally cocked, on a date with a girl. You could tell. Hi, this is Nick in Mercedes Sales. How are you doing today? I was looking for Mercedes. No, I'm sorry. It was a girl. It was the girl being like, we're looking for a really high-end Mercedes. I'm like, okay. What do you have in stock? We're looking for something this weekend. I was like, it was COVID, so they kind of like knew the stock problem. I was like, the nicest car I have on my lot right now is a brand new electric EQS 470. It's able to go on sale Monday morning at 9 a.m. It's $131,000. That's the most expensive car I have on my lot. We'll take it. I could tell. Now, I've been down this road before. So I'm like, yeah. I'm like, who's buying the car? Is it a business or a personal? Oh, it's I'm going to put it in my business. Now I hear an Indian guy in the background on a date with a like a waspy chick. I'm like, okay. He's like, but we're going to put it on my business. I'm like, okay, cool. Monday morning shows up. A guy shows up. 2 Indian guys show up at 9 a.m. ready to buy the EQS. It's not charged. It's barely cleaned. We didn't know how to sell these things. You have to like pair them up with it was a nightmare. The guy shows up with no driver's license, putting it in a business's name. I'm sorry, a driver's license from New Jersey, putting it in a business's name in Pennsylvania, and we're in Rhode Island. Bottom line, long story short, 1 hour later, he wants the car. We want to sell the car. We know it's not going to sell. It's a rear-wheel drive electric car that sits on the lot. Bottom line is that rolled out of there about an hour and a half later. We made everything right.
Okay.
See you later.
Yeah.
That car is probably riding down the streets of Burma. Yeah. It's doing 90 miles an hour right now in Burma. Yeah. Going to a nice a brew pub. Working on Burma. Something the Indian people can get into. American barbecue. You see it on the TVs. You see it. Taylor Swift. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ryan Seacrest. They're sinking their teeth into a burger with onion rings on it.
Okay, we got John Lavery sent $25. I paid $20K over sticker price on a new Porsche 718 Boxster Spider drop top GT4 with a stick. Did I f up? The used prices already had a $20K increase anyway.
Get rid of it now. Get rid of it right now. If you don't like it. Dude, Porsches, the only Porsche that matters is the 911. Period. End of story. And Porsche's the hottest product in luxury right now. If you're like in it and you're cool and you got some bucks, you want to spend some bucks, your best bucks are spent in Porsche and high-end Mercedes. But I got to be straight with you guys, man. 911's the only one that matters. I'm driving that Cayenne Coupe, Platinum. It's a rat, dude. That car's a rat. Straight up. It's a loaner car. I get it for I bought a Macan for my wife, lease, my cousin, blah, 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 blah. Driving a Cayenne Coupe. It's a $100,000 car. This thing is a total snot. It's small. The buzzers are bad. The seats are comfortable. The pickup's good. The steering's good. The steering's real good. The interior finishes are nice. A couple of technical glitches, and as far as overall performance, it's a 3-liter turbo. The turbo's the size. It's an embarrassing piece of shit. For $100,000, you should be embarrassed. You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Shame on you.
Yeah, shame on you. The BMW X4 would outperform it for $40,000 less. I think the Acura MDX A-Spec. Yeah, garbage.